Hi Year 3, hope you're all okay. This is our spelling for Tuesday the 26th of January. So normally on a Tuesday of a week we introduce our new spellings. So these are our new spellings for this week. Just have a look at the words that are on the screen now. Is there anything that you notice about these words? Okay, I'm just giving you a few seconds just to have a look at them. Okay, so let me read them to you. Great, ball, male, here, great, male, ball. Now that you've heard them, is there anything that you notice? Okay, fantastic. Hopefully you will have said that some of these words sound the same. Okay, so they are in pairs and that two words that are sounding the same. Okay, so that takes us to our what for today. So our what is to learn some new homophones, their meaning and how to remember them. Okay, so homophones, that is a word that we could use with our word select that we'll come to in a minute. How are we going to do this? We're going to do it with New Learning is Practice. And why? It's so that we can create a word map of our new homophones. Okay, I am saying new homophones because this is something that we have covered before. Okay, so if we take a little bit of a rewind, I want you to have a little think, okay, thinking about that word selector. What does homophone mean? What do I mean? What is a homophone? Okay, so hopefully you'll have remembered this from year 2. So we are going back quite a way. A homophone is split into 2. So part of it means same and part of it means sound. Obviously, we will remember the sound part from our phonics, because obviously when we are doing phonics, we are looking at our sounds. Okay, so homophones are words that are spelt differently. They have different meanings, yet they sound the same. And if we rewind to our learning from year 2, we have there, and there. Okay, so there are 3 different ways of spelling it. Okay, they have different meanings, but they all sound the same. So it's all about knowing the meaning of the word and using the correct spelling, okay, in order for it to make sense. Okay, so this is going back to year 2. There with EI shows ownership, okay. There with ERE refers to a place. And there with the contraction of they are is the contraction. Okay, so let's go through our new words. We have 8 words in total and they are in pairs. So there are 4 sets. Okay, so we have great or great. Okay, so great, when it's spelled G-R-E-A-T, means very good. Okay, or it means large. They are adjectives, they describe something. Okay, great, spelled G-R-A-T-E, is to break something into small pieces. Okay, for example, like you are using a grater to break the cheese into smaller pieces. Or it is a metal structure. Okay, for example, a grate that you would see on the road that is covering the drain. Okay, so the metal structure is a noun, okay, but to break it into pieces is something that you would do, so that is a verb. So we've got great or great. I've added little pictures onto here in order to help you to remember these. Okay, our next set of words are here or here. Okay, so the first one is here, spelled H-E-R-E. Okay, and it is a place. We would say it is an adverb because it is telling us where, so it's saying here. Okay, the next one is hear, as in to receive a sound or noise in your ear. That is a verb, okay, because you can hear it, something that you are doing. or it is something to be told something or to listen to something, and that is a verb as well because it's something that you are doing. Okay, so that is hear. Our next one is ball or ball. Okay, so our first one, ball spelled B-A-L-L, is an object in the shape of a sphere, okay, which is a noun because it is an object, or it is a toy, for example, like a football, okay, which is also a noun because it is, okay. Ball, spelled B-A-W-L, means to cry loudly, okay, and that is a verb because that is something that you would do, or it is to shout, okay, and that also is a verb because it is something that you would do. Our final set is male or male, okay? So the first one, which is spelt M-A-I-L, male, means letters, okay? So the post that you would get, it means letters. So it is a noun because it is a thing. A letter is a thing, okay? The other spelling, M-A-L-E, means a man, a boy, or a male animal. So that is a noun. But we can also use it to refer to someone, to describe something. For example, if we were thinking about some students, we might say the male student. So we would use that as a describing word, so it is an adjective. Okay, so they are our 4 sets of our homophones that we are looking at today. Okay, and sometimes it's really hard to remember which word to use because they look right, they are real words, and they sound the same, okay? So it's really good to use mnemonics to help us to remember. So a mnemonic is a learning technique that helps us to organise, retain, and remember information by making recall easy, okay? And there are a few ways in order to do this. So these are, you could draw a picture, you could create actions, you could look at the letters that are different and think of a link, you could link the words to other words you know, or you could look for small words within the words, which might make it help. Okay, what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the first one. So we're going to draw a picture to represent those words. So you will notice that when we were looking through them, I added little pictures on in order to help us remember, okay? Because when you look at a picture, it helps jog your memory. So then it helps you to remember, okay? So we're going to draw a picture. So our activity today is to use an A4 piece of paper. Okay, so I have got mine here. Mine is clear, but you might have one in your book. Okay, we are going to split it into 4. So I am going to fold mine into 4. Okay, so I've got the 4 sections for those 4 groups. Okay, but it could be that you use a ruler and you draw a line in order to split your paper into 4. I'm going to select a pair of homophones, for example, great and great, and I'm going to write that into one of my quarters, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a picture to help remember it. Okay, so let's do the first one together. I will put you onto my screen. So I'm going to share a new screen. So just bear with me. Here we go. So hopefully that one is on there now. So here is my piece of paper that I have split into 4. My next step was to write those homophones into one of those quarters. So I'm going to start with the top one here. There is great, and there is great. Okay, so I've written the 2 different spellings, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw pictures to help me remember. So if I think of great being really good, I could think of the great awards that we have at school. So I might draw the Wyndham logo with those great colours on. So one of my sections is going to be red, so I would colour that in. One of my sections is going to be green, so I would colour that in. One of my sections is blue, so I would colour that in. Okay, one of my sections is purple, so I colour that in. Okay, one of my sections is orange, so I would colour that in. Okay, and then I might add my geese flying along it. So I could use that because I know that Wyndham's great. It means really good, okay, to help me remember. I then might draw here a cheese grater, okay. Okay, here it is, and here are bits, and then I might draw some cheese ready to be grated. Okay, so here is my cheese. I might not do that great. I might also on there to show that actually it also means a metal covering. I might draw a grate that I would see outside. Okay, so I am covering all of those options. When I have done that, I would then move on to my next one. So I might write ball, and I might write ball. Okay, and I am going to then draw a picture to represent that. Okay, and this is my football, and I might colour in. Okay, show that it. I then might draw someone who is crying. Okay, to show someone crying. Okay, when I have done that, I would move on to the next one. So I might pick here and here. Okay, and then my final one that I would move on to, okay, which is my male and male. Okay, so now that we have that on there, I would then finish it off by drawing my pictures, okay, so that I have got a homophone word map in order to help me remember. Let me go back to my other screen. Okay, so I have followed those steps. We've done the first two together, okay. What I would like you to do now is to create your own homophone word map, okay. It would be really good if you could do some slightly different pictures. You might want to do your pictures in more detail, okay, and that is really good. We will look forward to seeing your work. Please post it on Dojo Portfolio so that we can see your great pictures, because we love seeing your work. Okay, Year 3, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.